Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast. Let's talk about the AFC East.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Box Score Sports Podcast YouTube channel. I'm your host, Ryan. Hey, I am a Miami Dolphin fan, and I'm really excited to do this because football is right around the corner. We are going to predict the standings of each and every division. I'm going to start out here with the AFC East. My Dolphins are in the AFC East. I don't know if you know that. However, if you'd like a more in-depth breakdown of the AFC East, down below in the description below, me and my friend Avery, who's a Buffalo Bills fan, he and I break down every team. We talk about green flags, red flags, favorite moves, least favorite moves, and then we predict and talk a little bit about fantasy football for each team as well. That's going to be in the description down below, along with all the other division previews that we did before the NFL season. This is just going to be a short clip to tell you how I see the AFC East finishing out through this season. So for the 2023 NFL season. So let's go ahead and get into it. Number one, I have the Buffalo Bills finishing first in this division. Now, if you think about last year, they had injuries, including Josh Allen was a little banged up in the middle of the season. Not only that, but they had a lot of off-field drama. They had the snow, a death of one of the players, I think the tight end, one of his siblings died, or a relative of his, I should say. And then the snow that brought them to Ford Field. I mentioned that, and Damar Hamlin situation. All that happened, and they still managed to get to the playoffs. I think it'll be a much easier ride this year for them where they don't have to deal with all that. Not only that, they still have the best quarterback and they have one of the better coaches in the NFL. They have the best quarterback in this division. I should make that preference. Mahomes is the best quarterback. Allen is top 5, but he is the best quarterback in this division. So I think that because of those things, and the defense will still be a top 10 defense, I really think that the Buffalo Bills will finish 12-5, but not too far behind them. I have the New York Jets. They're going to finish 11-6. Adding Aaron Rodgers is huge because he's not Zach Wilson. Now, I don't know if you guys remember back, and I think it was 2014. I could be wrong, but I should have looked it up, but I'm not going to because I'd like to test my memory. The Denver Broncos won with Peyton Manning, who couldn't throw the ball more than 20 yards. You guys remember that? Brock Osweiler was put in there, and they decided to put Peyton Manning back in because of his veteran presence. He just did more for the team because he knew defenses. He knew how to put the offense in the best position to help out the team, and he would not put the defense in bad positions. And just having Peyton Manning on the field help the other guys play better. And that's what I think is going to happen with this Aaron Rodgers situation. I think because they added Aaron Rodgers is going to help this team win. They're going to have a top 5 to 10 defense as well. I think that all the defenses in this division is going to be really good, but they're going to have a top 5 to 10 defense. Aaron Rodgers and Nathaniel Hackett will handle the offense. He's going to make that offensive line look better than what it is. And because of that, I have the New York Jets. I almost said Green Bay Packers. New York Jets finishing 11-6. Now, the Miami Dolphins, my team, I have them finishing 3rd in this division. It hurts to say, but I still think they'll be 10-7. Again, they had a lot of different issues last year with the whole Tua concussion thing. They also had quarterbacks that started games, whether it was Skylar Thompson or Teddy Bridgewater. They didn't finish the games. I think that happened 3 times last year between those two quarterbacks. And yet they still found a way to make the playoffs. They almost beat the Bills. They put up a good fight against the Bills. I should say it that way. I don't know if they almost beat the Bills, but they definitely put up a good fight against the Bills in the wild card game. And I just think if Tua can stay healthy, this team is going to be good. And with Vic Fangio, the hiring of Vic Fangio, I think the defense is going to be better than 24th, and that's what they ranked last year. If they can be 15th in defense, 16th in defense, and that offense can be a top 10 to 12 offense. I think this team will win 10 games, so 10-7. And my dark horse of the AFC conference as a whole is, in fact, the Patriots. Guys, I know what you're going to say. Last year was a crazy year. Bill Belichick lost his fastball. All the good arguments you guys can make, it's all fair. But even with everything we can say about last season, the Patriots still finished 8-9. Now they actually got a good offensive coordinator. If you look at some of the quarterbacks that Bill O'Brien brought to the playoffs with the Houston Texans, I just don't see how this team can't finish above 500. This is going to be a super competitive division. Not only that, but their defense, I think, is going to be on another level. I'm almost most confident in the Patriots defense finishing top 5 this year than any other team. You know, the Jets are pretty close, but in this division. And so with that being said, I really think that the Patriots are going to be sort of a dark horse. Watch out for them, AFC conference. So with that being said, I have them finishing 9-8. So again, Bills 12-5, Jets 11-6, Dolphins 10-7, 9-8 Patriots. It's going to be sort of like a bloodbath in that division. I will say that I'm going to have the 3 AFC East teams, though, making the playoffs. So the Bills, the Jets, and the Dolphins. Now, if you listen, again, I'm going to shameless plug here down below. We do like a season preview where we predict all the winners and losers of the AFC and NFC, all the winners, I should say, and wild card teams and Super Bowl predictions. I played by the rule of, it should be called the rule of 7, which is 7 teams in the playoffs that didn't make it last year and 7 teams out of the playoffs that made it last year into this year. I'm not going to do that in these previews. I'm just going to tell you the 7 that I kind of want to see, but also I think that's more likely to happen. At some point, I got to imagine the rule of 7 will not happen. I called it the rule of 6 in my podcast, so forgive me. So that's how I see it, this division playing out. Let me know in the comments down below what you think is going to happen in the AFC East, who's going to win, how many playoff teams, and why. And should I be scared of the Patriots? I don't know. I got this fear of Bill Belichick. I can't count him out. He's still one of the greatest coaches of all time. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will talk to you. Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.